walk the dog, 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 dog. Hey everybody, Lauren Kona here again, and today I want to talk about what I feel is the first move that we need to make when we start learning how to play walking bass lines. I recently came across a YouTube video of one of the greatest drummers in jazz today, the great Jonathan Blake, talking about how he learned how to internalize the jazz swing pulse. I think we can learn a lot from this video, and as we're going to talk about today, I think this is where we have to start when we're starting our walking bass journey.
When I was coming up in Philadelphia, one of my first teachers, his name was Leon Jordan, and he used to break down the swing for me like this. You want to get the mantra in your head called walk the dog. Walk the dog. So just keep saying that mantra over and over and over. Walk the dog, walk the dog, walk the dog, walk the dog. Then he would say, okay, now play what you say. Walk the dog, walk the dog. Walk the dog, walk the dog.
Now, the idea of walking the dog when it comes to swing and swing pulse is something that you're probably familiar with if you've ever gone to a gig and you've heard the bass player start playing a killing walking bass line. You may hear the rest of the guys in the band yell, walk that dog, and it's a compliment. It means that we're swinging. But Jonathan has turned that compliment into an exercise. A lot of students come to me and they immediately want to start playing Paul Chambers bass lines, Ray Brown bass lines, which are pretty sophisticated. There's a lot of melodic information there, and obviously those are the masters. But the first thing that we have to get a sense of before we even deal with any pitches, before we even deal with constructing walking bass lines, is what does a swinging jazz pulse feel like? And what's so great about this approach is that it really jives with everything that we do as musicians in terms of practice. You know, this is the instrument. We are the instrument here. This upright bass, saxophone, harmonica, whatever it is just the vehicle. And we have to essentially be able to feel it deep inside of us, sing it before we put anything on the instrument. So I love this mantra that Jonathan talks about of walk the dog, walk the dog, walk the dog. There's just something about that phrase and those words that just immediately gives you this verbalization of what a swinging pulse should feel like and should sound like. So this is the first thing we're going to do before we even work on melodic bass line construction. We've got to get a sense of how this pulse feels. So before we even go to the bass, we're going to take Jonathan's approach. I'm going to adapt it a little bit. We're going to think about this as a 2-bar phrase. And instead of walk the dog, like Jonathan was saying, we're just going to extend it a little bit. And our mantra as bass players is going to be walk the dog, 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 dog. Walk the dog, 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 dog. Bear with me. I know it may sound a little weird, and you know your family may think you're nuts if you're walking around the house doing this, but this is a fantastic way to internalize this pulse, to verbalize what this is supposed to sound like and what this is supposed to feel like. So if we were to write this out as a 2-bar phrase, we'd have 2 eighth notes, then 3 quarter notes, and then our second bar would just be 4 quarter notes. Now, the other thing that I love about this is this first beat with that walk the, right? Walk the dog. Those 2 eighth notes gives us this little kick in the butt on that first beat to give us a sense of forward motion. Once you've internalized, verbalized, made this mantra your own, now we're going to pick up the bass and we're just going to keep things super simple. We're not concerned with bass line melodic construction with no choice. We're just dealing with that pulse and that feel, okay? We're just going to choose C, G, and C, root, fifth, and octave. And I'm just going to play walk the dog, 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 dog. Walk the dog, 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 dog. Walk the dog, dog, dog. Walk the dog, 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 dog. Walk the dog, 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 dog. Now, once you get a sense of that, take it through a blues. Play a C blues now. Just those same pitches, root, fifth, octave. 2, 3, 4. Walk the dog, dog, dog. 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 Dog, dog. Walk the dog, dog, dog. Walk the dog, dog, dog. And then once you dial this in, once you get a sense of this basic, fundamental, swinging jazz pulse, then you can start to fill out all these notes with your walking bass line construction, with the melodic choices, the note choices you're going to make. But none of that will mean anything unless you get a sense of the pulse. And as Jonathan Blake says, this mantra, walk the dog, is what's going to get you there. Go ahead and walk your dog, hit subscribe, like, comment, share. See you next time.